This man's been on the show multiple times before. As you can see, there's the Durham Bulls cap signed by Kevin Costner, and this man who wrote and directed it and is the inspiration for Bull Durham. Ladies and gentlemen, here to promote for the first time Bull Durham the musical.
Oh yeah.
Ron Shelton.
Hey, all right.
Well, I'm not going to sing and dance for you.
But I've known you for a long time. It's a pleasure to be able to say that. And you have been, to use the Goodfellas phrase, cultivating this caper for quite some time, right? The Bull Durham the musical, and it's finally now happening, Ron?
It's had a longer, development, than normal. Although all musicals take forever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning why, because you can only rehearse them every 6 months, really, because you have to pay 40 people to come in and sing and dance, and then you spend the next 6 months fixing it, and then you bring them back. So, we were fully financed about 7 years ago, ready to go, a theater, and two tragedies happened. One was our principal financing producer, who has 7 Tonys, and was a minority owner of the Cincinnati Reds. He was the perfect guy, had a heart attack and died. And then we put him, as we've tried to replace him, who was irreplaceable, the pandemic hit. And everything shut down. We had to give all the money back to the investors and start all over, and here we are.
And here we are, and it's finally starting to run through Sunday, November 2nd at the Paper Mill Playhouse in Millburn, New Jersey. And then, so this is off Broadway, to say the least. But I mean, the idea would be for this to catch a little bit of fire and go.
Well, catch a lot of fire is the goal. I mean, we've got Tony winners everywhere and Tony nominees everywhere. And the director and the cast and the choreographer, and I mean, it's a big time show. And the Millburn, if AAA in baseball is a phone call away, this is like 4A.
I love it.
I mean,
sure.
It is. People use it for shows right off of Broadway, after they've closed, or as the jumping off for Broadway, and that's where we hope we are.
That's where you hope you are. And okay, let's just jump into it. So, which scenes from the film are now set to music that we would be interested in?
Well, there's a lot of lines from the script that turn into songs. I mean. You may remember when thick-headed Nuke LaLoosh is being tutored by Annie in one way and crashed by another. It finally dawns on him. He says, I figured it out. Winning is better than losing. And winning is better than losing is a huge show-stopping number with bats flying, and it's pretty great. Another time, there's another line, every woman deserves to wear white. That's the big woman empowerment number.
Yes.
There's a few scenes there's some earthy language, maybe not quite as earthy as the movie. And there's no bathtub scenes, sorry folks. But,
Is lollygagging the ball?
Oh, there's a bit lollygag. We lollygag, we fight, we curse. It's a very spirited, very physical, highly entertaining, and we think funny show, and so do audiences. So I think everybody could use a laugh right now, and this appeals across the board, like the movie did. You didn't know if that movie was it polarized. No, this brings us all together.
Sure. And two-time Tony nominee Carmen Cusack is Annie Savoy in this.
Fantastic.
Right.
Fantastic.
And Nick Walker is Crash Davis.
Yeah, by the way, he was in Hamilton. He's now the lead in the Phantom reboot. In fact, he was going from rehearsal to the lead in Crash Davis and Phantom every day, but he's now he's done with Phantom. But we have a discovery for Nuke, and just I don't know. I really. We ran it a few years ago in Atlanta. This is a much, much further advanced version with a new director and a new cast. But it was and we brought, the Atlanta Braves came to see it. And the Gwinnett Braves, the AAA team, was right there.
Sure.
And the manager of Gwinnett was Snitker, who was, before he got his shot in the big leagues.
Right.
And so he and the coaches said, this is the first musical we've ever been to that we like as much as our wife, because the women drive the guys to the musical, and you go to serve your lady, and you pretend you like it. Actually, I think this is for everybody.
Well, you've always had strong female leads in every single thing that you've done, Ron. Like that's sort of like your secret sauce, is you write very strong female characters in otherwise one would think pop culture iconic stuff that is for men, but not really. Like you kind of hide that thing really well. You have that hidden ball trick in everything that you do.
Well, it's not very hidden, really. I mean,
right, I know.
I mean, Annie Savoy tells the story in Bull Durham.
Right.
I mean, who's the most successful person at the end of Why We Can Jump? Rosie Perez. Mm-hmm. And it's Rene Russo's character, Dr. Molly, a shrink in West Texas. It's a tough gig, and she's the one that explains to Roy McAvoy, Kevin Costner, what you just went through, because he can't figure it out. So, I think that the men become clearer if the women are stronger, and vice versa.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app, 12 to 3 Eastern.